Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you. One more again. All right. Quick video, right? This time. Yeah, no, I wanted to talk quickly about a subject I've been giving a little bit of thought. We're going to call this forecasting, speaking a positive way forward. All right, so I've been always kind of keep tabs, right, on the folks out there making high vibrational frequency videos, sharing truth and light and positive energy, and making sure folks are staying up on what's going on in the paradigm shift, right? And it just led me to think about the fact that it's very important for us to remember and never lose sight of, despite the myriad of distractions that we're met with on a daily basis, right? To never lose sight of the fact that we are, in fact, manifesting this reality, right? I've done several videos that have touched on that, and a couple that specifically dealt with it. We are always manifesting, right? Whether it's subconscious or conscious is usually the main difference that we should take note of. So, yeah, most of the time we are manifesting subconsciously. And this brings me back to what I mentioned about distractions. And this is why those archonic energies and those folks who are desperately holding on to the old paradigm are putting a great deal of resources, power, and influence into keeping us distracted and distracting us with things and concepts that if we're not careful and we embrace them, um, certainly provide us with stimuli for low vibrational frequency, right? Because above anything, those distractions are often loaded with fear-driven stimuli, right? So what we have to be very cognizant of is that when we are in that distracted state and fed such low vibratory stimuli, that we're not allowing that to impact the way that we're manifesting subconsciously, right? And unfortunately, we quite often bite the carrot, so to speak, and we do allow the fears to impact us. At least we have, right? It is changing. I'm seeing a whole lot of folks, again, not only coming into spiritual awakenings and looking at life through a completely different lens, a new perspective, right? It's giving them a high vibrational frequency means by which to process their own reality as they are manifesting it, whether subconsciously or consciously. So I'm seeing that, but there are a lot of folks at the same time who also are being heavily impacted by all the fear stimuli, right? And that's unfortunate, but you know, we also have to keep in mind what we're talking about when we really are taking a serious spiritual look at what we term to be ascension. Uh, Ascension, in my eyes, can very much be looked at as a sort of a graduation process, right? This is not something where we just, you know, put in a certain amount of hours meditating and, you know, say a few affirmations, and then all of a sudden we're in an ascended state. Uh, Ascension, I believe, to be the end result or the reward of a process, right? A process of spiritual maturation. And we're only, hey, how you doing? All right, peace, love, respect. Thank you, thank you. And we really have to keep that in mind, right? As we're going about our daily lives, that we are not falling prey to those distractions and the things that would have us resonating in a lower state, and thus impacting the way that we are actually manifesting our reality, right? So instead of that, let's be sure that we are speaking forward visions of a positive future, right? Let's be sure that we are visualizing for ourselves, our family, and for the rest of the planet a very positive, thriving future and a way forward, right? Uh, 2020 is very much about us gaining insight to the things that are wrong, or the things that provide us with a low vibrational frequency resonance, right? Um, it's very important in that regard because those things simply have to be addressed. Um, but it doesn't stop there, folks, right? Uh, the beautiful reason that we go through that process is so that we can get to the desired outcome, which is a higher vibrational frequency existence. It is attainable, right? It has already, in fact, begun to be implemented, just by the actions and the heightened awareness that we have gained just up to this point, right? But let's not stop here. Let's continue to uncover the things that are needing to be addressed, and let's do that again with great spiritual maturity. But let's not fall asleep at the wheel and forget that that's only part of the process. The other part of the process is that we absolutely must allow ourselves to envision a positive way forward, and we need to speak that, right? We need to speak into reality what we want to see in this world, right? What we need to have happen in terms of changes that take shape in a very realistic and practical way. I'm talking about changes in policy, right? Changes in government on all three levels, federal, state, and local. We need to see a profound change in all of our institutions. So let's be putting thought forward about what those changes look like, right? I don't have all the answers, folks. I'm not an expert in all these arenas. I may know a little bit about each of them. But there are a lot amongst us who are having profound awakenings, right? Uh, Whatever you have expertise in, or a wealth of knowledge in, chip in, right? Chip in that knowledge, and let's hear your ideas, right? I think that right now we're in a time where folks are truly open-minded or more open-minded than they have been previously, those folks who are not given into fear, at least, right? And yeah, I think that if we are embracing each other's ideas about how to move forward and what that actually looks like, and we're speaking those ideas out loud to each other, right? And allowing those conversations to happen, and allowing ourselves to hear it, right? To say it, and then to live it as our new reality, right? So let's do that. Let's make sure that we are manifesting as consciously as possible what we want our reality to be like. And let's do so by speaking it, right? Let's speak it into existence. Let's speak a positive way forward. And let's really implement this new paradigm for ourselves, and have it manifest the way we want it to be, right? All right, folks, we can do this. Let's do it together. All right? So what's that that'll make some up? It'll be worldwide movement, peace, love, respect, Big King Sadiq. One more again. I'm out.